Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mancillon, artist and spiritualist. I thank you for subscribing if you're new. I thank you for supporting the channel. I thank you for your donations. I wanted to discuss the fact that we need to pave the way for the return of the Christ. It is very important. He has announced that he would come back, and it is. But he knows. I asked him, he didn't answer, so he will. I know it's all about activating. There has to be enough being on the planet that activate this Christos Sophia, the inner Messiah. We have to have this light of Christ within ourselves for him to be able to descend within the glory of the seraphic host. He's not going to be born into a baby this time. It's not going to happen. He's going to come and he's going to rule the world for 1,000 years. So, to set the gears in motion for this global, galactic, universal society. I also want to salute the victory of Mr. Donald Trump, President Trump. I think it is part of the process to bring back the Christ. He was saying in his that if everybody would put God first, everybody would vote Republican. And he was talking about the golden age, which I think it was nice, and I think he will follow. He will actually enact a lot of his promises that he made in campaign. A lot of politicians do not do that. And they make promises, but they do completely different things. And so we'll see what happens. And so we do need to pave the way for him. He cannot come until there is enough light and love here to receive him. So we just need to prepare the ground for that. And everybody's got his role and mission within that to continue to cultivate the love, the wisdom, the courage to face your whatever shadows. But there is a constant recess that is needed. There is always a recess. And upgrade. Every day there is new upgrades. Use the I am. Qualified anything positive after the I am. I am at peace. I am creative. I am rich. I am fulfilled. I am given all that I wish. I am enjoy all the time. I am can qualify it. Use the I am because this is opening to higher light and higher vibration. Because there is a place within ourselves where we've never been separated from our divinity. And so it's just a matter of, like, once this happens, we'll come into a great energy flow. But we do need to release, to let go of anything that no longer serves us. Like for me, I had to give up coffee. It's like not easy, but cannot take that. It closes the well of dream. I'm not saying you have to do it or anything like that. It's just no, for me, it doesn't mean I'll never drink coffee again. But I need to make a break from that for a while. It's important to quiet the mind and to find the sacred space when there is no separation between us and the source. And a lot of people are completing the 3D programs. It's at the end. And a lot of light workers are completing the 4D programs. And we're going to be moving, and with the solar flash, it's going to prepare the ground for it's like we're going to be moving from third to fourth dimension. People are going to be conscious of whatever they think, whatever they say, whatever they do is the reality they're creating. And they won't be subject to manipulation from the outside, and they will be more connected to the invisible world. Or we chose to live in a collective reality, and within this collective reality, the human community, there is many egregores. So choose your egregores carefully, and don't think that any political change will actually create this paradise life. And it will assist, but it will take the conscious cooperation and participation of everyone. To move from one dimension to the other, it's something really monumental that is happening. And the more we ascend, the more conscious we become. And it's like we of all kinds of realms above the physical as well. So and we all live in the collective reality. So we have, and we all have soul contracts. We have unique soul contracts. And we all are on the unique timelines. And after that, our timelines will merge to co-create together. But the soul connections are catalysts of deep transformation. I made peace with my soul connections. There is still shadows, areas that I do not know really, but Spirit has promised me that everything will be as it should. So understanding there is always a realm beyond the realms that we are conscious of. There is always, the Creator is infinite, and He has prepared a program of infinity of reality that we will be able to discover as we ascend. It's a never-ending story in truth, but it's a space within more space, within more space, within more space, a dream within a dream, within a dream, within a dream. No matter where we land, it is a corridor that will open up to something higher, something greater, an antechamber to new, better reality and realization. There's an exercise that's important to do. It's like imagine or visualize a light that comes from the top of your head and cleans up all your chakras. And then you anchor it into the earth. You ask Mother Earth to anchor you into the earth. And then you imagine a light that moves from the bottom of your spine and align all your vertebrae all the way to the crown. Because the vertebrae is really what keeps the body in alignment. And before this Kundalini needs to happen, our chakras and our spine needs to, because the chakras have dorsal openings as well, they all need to be in certain alignment. So understanding the earth has their own timelines, and only those who are in alignment with the higher frequency will be able to ascend with her. So to follow the cosmic law and to serve others. For there are many who live outside of the cosmic law and serving themselves only. But they have very little light, very little love, and they have very bleak future on the planet, regardless of all their possession right now. So it's just the way it is, because there is this shift of energy. For the power of others, it's not real power. There's only one true power, is the power within, the power of yourself, which is not a power because it's more letting go, so your true self can take more, be more comfortable. We need to make space. So it's very important also, because when at some point we see that there is a lot of darkness and we need to fight against the darkness, but we don't want to become dark in the process of fighting the darkness. So continue to realize, to continue to cultivate the sense that the highest power is love. And there is no other God, for there is, of course, gods in the realms of infinity and so on. But there is a lot of fake deities that are disconnected. They're very clever beings. They're disconnected from their soul, and so they need to feed on the energies of others. And they are themselves at the service of even lower beings, like darker demons and whatever. For in the dark hierarchies, the higher they are on the scale, the lower they are in the kingdom of God. That's a given. So it's very much. For what we've been waiting for has taken a long time, but the ascension or the breakthrough will happen all at once. It will be sudden. It will be like the solar flash, will transform all consciousness from one day to the next. And every choice we make, ever since we were a child, led us to that breakthrough. It's really the union of our with our higher self is very, very close. So keep a positive outlook and positive potential on joy, freedom, creativity, abundance. And we do need to do the work in order to prepare for this return of the Christ, Joshua, Jesus. He will descend when there is enough light on the planet, and everybody has his role of service in the service of the Supreme Creator. The Supreme Creator is the one we serve. Joshua, the Christ, is his main representative, is the planetary prince here, and he's the one who's going to bring these 1,000 years of peace. But in the meantime, we have to do this work. So the transition phase will bring a lot of revelation that will leave a lot of people very shocked. And but some of us will be very happy that they actually come out, because the level of infiltration by the dark dragon, reptiles, and so on, is very, very. They infiltrated every bank, every institution, every government, and now it's all been cleansed. It's like a lot of work is, and I think that the election of Mr. Trump is going to do a lot of work that he promised to do. It will talk slowly. It's not like no political leader will create this connection to your source and to God and to paradise. But it's still good to have human beings on the shores of the program, because there is the human source against the dark reptilians and all their clones. So it's like this battle between light and dark. So all of it is about to crumble. But many will walk into the light of the new earth, guided by the one, because the new world is going to be about peace, concord, and harmony. And I'm not sure what will happen to God knows what every soul will do, but I know after the shift, after the transition, once it's purified, there will still be forces of opposition and deception. Just so there is like the transition phase, and so, but they won't be dominant anymore. So it's very important to imagine the spirit realm, to imagine the sacred flame. And then at some point you stop imagining, they reveal themselves, you realize them, but continue to use your imagination. This is really the key to aspire to that. So everything that's like starts with, can imagine it, and the God will come to confirm. And usually, it's always so much more beautiful when it actually comes than what we imagine. And find the absolute divine essence within yourself and honor yourself, love yourself. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you so very much for following the channel and for your support. The card of the day is we're on track. Everything is on track, so just be patient. I'm going to pull one more card here. We're pulling the program as well. And it's like the observer of the day is why. Very important. There's a lot of whys there. So it's like once we'll have access to the Akash, we'll know why. So the highest wisdom is the deep knowledge. It's continue to cultivate, to receive this deep knowledge, communicate it to those who are receptive. What we need to understand is the message in the bottle, to be able to read the signs that life sends us. What we need to do is to align with the law, the divine law of one. It's called the respect of the rules. So it's like, and we make up our own rule, so we learn to function, and the outcome is going in circle. The program will repeat itself until it is we learn the lesson, and in the process we need to be the equitable beings. We need to be balanced. We need to be fair. We need to be just as much as possible. Well, thank you so very much. I'm going to finish with a little song as usual, and then pull a few cards from the angel deck. It's about somebody who's leaving. I'm getting ready to leave here. It's called On a Jet Plane. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morning. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. I'm already so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down, so many times I've played around. I tell you now they don't mean a thing. Every place I go I'll think of you. Every song I sing I'll sing for you. When I'll come back I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come, when I won't have to live alone, about the times when I won't have to say, kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me, hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go, but I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. That's from Jen Denver. And I'm looking forward to return to Colorado and New Mexico and California and Florida and New York. And I lived in Vermont too. I lived in Texas. I lived in many places in America. The observer of the day is request. You have to ask. Learn to ask spirit. Do not be shy about asking spirit for what you need, what you want. The highest wisdom is the triumph. What we need to understand is the accomplishment. What we need to do is complementarity. And the outcome will be temperance, to not go into any extremes, to be flexible, to be light, and to always have this lighter part dominate your reality. Because we all have a darker side, but if we do not recognize it, if we don't accept it, then it will come up at the worst time. But if you have it, you put it in a dungeon, and when it's safe, you let it out. Not only when it's safe, you control the lighter part, always have to dominate the darker part. God has a part of ignorance and a part of lucidity. He uses ignorance within the evolutions of the universe for his own spiritual evolutions. But the light part of God will always dominate the darker part. And we have to learn to do that as well for ourselves. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.